Ladies and gentlemen, what just happened in the NFL world has left fans speechless, jaws on the floor, and timelines in absolute chaos. In what can only be described as the most electrifying, unprecedented, game-changing, earth-shattering move of the modern NFL era, Lamar Jackson, yes, that Lamar Jackson, former MVP, dual-threat phenom, the man who made defenders look like amateurs every Sunday, is now officially the newest star of the Dallas Cowboys. You heard me right, this isn't clickbait, this isn't speculation, this is real, this is happening, and it's sending a shockwave through the entire football universe. If you're a Cowboys fan, you probably woke up today thinking it was going to be just another offseason morning, maybe scrolling through training camp highlights or reading about rookies to watch. But instead, you got hit with a bombshell so massive it might just reshape the entire future of the franchise. The moment the news broke, social media absolutely exploded. Fans lost their minds. Videos of people screaming, running out of their houses in Cowboys jerseys, throwing impromptu celebration parties. This wasn't just news, this was an event. Twitter was on fire. Instagram Reels were pumping out edits of Lamar in Cowboys blue with trap beats and voiceovers like America's team just got America's quarterback. TikTok was flooded with reactions, some in total disbelief, some in pure euphoria, and others just laughing maniacally at how the NFL landscape just got flipped upside down. The memes? Don't even get me started. Lamar stiff-arming Eagles, bulldozing Giants, outrunning 49ers, and holding up the NFC Championship trophy with a silver star on his helmet. It was glorious, but as we move past the initial wave of insanity, let's talk about what this really means. For the Cowboys, this is the equivalent of trading for Michael Jordan in his prime. This isn't just a quarterback upgrade, this is a full-on identity shift. Lamar Jackson brings something that Dallas hasn't had in decades, a QB who can completely change the game with both his arm and his legs, someone who makes defensive coordinators lose sleep, someone who turns broken plays into highlight reels, and someone who can carry a team on his back through the playoffs. We're talking about a former MVP who hasn't even peaked yet. A quarterback who's proven he can beat teams in multiple ways, who can run for 1,000 yards in a season while throwing for 3,000, and who has the leadership and swagger that can reignite the entire Cowboys locker room. Now, of course, the question on everyone's mind is what happened to Dak Prescott. And look, let's not disrespect what Doc has done for this team. He's fought hard, played through injuries, been the face of the franchise through ups and downs. But when a player like Lamar becomes available and the front office sees an opportunity to grab a generational talent, you take that shot. And clearly, Jerry Jones was ready to make a legacy move. We've heard for years about his obsession with returning the Cowboys to the Super Bowl, about how he'll spare no expense, take any risk, pull any string to bring that sixth ring back to Dallas. And today, we saw it happen. Rumor has it, the Cowboys front office had been working behind the scenes on this deal for weeks. Quiet meetings, late-night calls, swapping assets, reworking contracts, and convincing Lamar's camp that Dallas is not just a team, it's a stage. The biggest, brightest, loudest stage in all of sports. And from what we're hearing, Lamar bought in completely. He wanted the challenge, he wanted the pressure, he wanted the star. Think about what this offense now looks like. Picture Lamar Jackson under center, flanked by explosive weapons on the outside. CeeDee Lamb, the rising superstar with glue for hands and breakaway speed. Brandon Cooks stretching the field. Tony Pollard lining up as a hybrid back who can catch screens and take them to the house. And then there's the offensive line, sturdy, experienced, and now tasked with protecting the most dangerous quarterback in football. This isn't just an offense anymore. This is a weapon of mass destruction. Every play is a gamble for defenses. Do you load the box to stop Lamar's legs? Do you sit back in zone and let him pick you apart with short passes? Do you spy him, blitz him, pray? There's no right answer. And don't even get me started on the playbook. Kellen Moore may be gone, but the current offensive staff just got the ultimate toy. They can run RPOs, pistol formations, triple options, bootlegs, jet sweeps. QB draws. The sky isn't even the limit. The moon is. And what about the fans? Oh, the fans. They've been waiting for this kind of energy for years. Cowboys Nation hasn't had a reason to genuinely believe in a title run since the 90s. Sure, there's been hope. Romo gave them hope, Doc brought some too, but Lamar brings belief. A belief that every time he takes the field, Dallas can beat anybody. A belief that no lead is safe when he's chasing. A belief that finally, this team might be able to get over the hump and bring a Lombardi trophy back to Arlington. The ticket sales are already skyrocketing. Jerseys are being pre-ordered in waves. Jackson 8 in navy and white is about to become the hottest piece of merch in the NFL. You can already see them printing those shirts that say the Sheriff of Dallas. And the media? ESPN, FS1, NFL Network, they're all going nuclear. Segments all day long. Are the Cowboys now Super Bowl favorites? Is Lamar better suited for Dallas than Baltimore? Can the NFC stop this juggernaut? And you know what? These aren't overreactions. These are valid questions. Because what Lamar brings isn't just talent, it's momentum. And momentum, in this league, is everything. But let's not pretend this is all sunshine and rainbows. There are questions too. Can Lamar stay healthy playing his style in a system that may be more traditional than he's used to? Can the Cowboys coaching staff adapt to his strengths instead of trying to fit him into a Doc-shaped mold? Will the offensive line hold up under the pressure of giving him time to improvise and create? And most importantly, will the defense rise to the occasion now that the offense is elite? That's going to be crucial. You don't want to waste Lamar's magic with a defense that can't close games. But let's flip that coin. Micah Parsons is still there. Trevon Diggs is still there. DeMarcus Lawrence is still causing havoc. And now, they get to play with leads. Big leads. That changes everything. Pass rushers can tee off. Corners can take risks. Defensive coordinators can breathe. This move doesn't just elevate the offense, it uplifts the entire team. The locker room will feel it. The fans will feel it. The whole NFL will feel it. And don't be surprised if other teams start scrambling. The Eagles, Niners, Lions, they're all watching this with wide eyes, knowing the path to the Super Bowl just got 10 times harder. Because the Cowboys aren't just contenders now. They're a threat. A real one. For the first time in what feels like forever, the Cowboys have a player who puts fear into opponents. A player who makes highlight reels weekly. A player who can throw for 300 yards and run for 100 on the same night. A player who doesn't just wear the star, he is the star. Lamar Jackson in Dallas? It's wild. It's historic. It's poetry. And it just might be destiny. So if you're still doubting, still thinking this is too good to be true, just wait. Preseason is coming. Training camp hype is building. And when week 1 hits and Lamar runs out of that tunnel at AT&T Stadium, fireworks going off, fans screaming, cameras flashing, you'll know it's real. You'll know that the Dallas Cowboys just became the most dangerous team in the NFL. And it all started with one name, Lamar.